I'm going to make messages from Inari Okami spirit. Okay. Interesting. Gonna choose 3 piles from. It's telling me to actually hop in with this one, so I will. Okay, group 1. Donations coffee. Do directly donate for the energy and working with the goddess or the energy that I work with. And at the same time, you also pay for the energy and work of mine. Private readings, email in bio. Group 1. Group 2. Cards for group 2. Big toe to pick this one. For group 3. Fantastic. Well, very incredible groups here we have. And there was this card that was for group 2. Anyways, for group 5, for group 1 we have number 5 and we have this card. For group 2 we have number 23 and this card. For group 3 we have number 11 and this card. Check in with the group that you resonate most with. Group 1, group 2 and group 3. 1, 2 and 3. It's genuinely enough if you check in with the timestamps, so your intuition should tell you. If it doesn't, it's your problem. You need to work on it. Group 1, let's hop into your reading. Number 5 in the ancestry card. So what's the group 1 dealing with? Just ignore the background sounds, it doesn't fucking matter. Release. If you have an altar, bring extra offering to one of your gods, probably a male god. Bring food. Possum strategy. Release strategy. Someone here is dealing with work issues. You don't want your work anymore. Or you don't like your workspace, workplace. It's bad aura. It's bad aura for you at the workplace. It is bad aura for you. So since you stay there, you attract this energy. You stay in this aura and energy, and that's just not good for you. Sounds like I will just continue, or you are keeping this job position because of reasons, but it's not a good reasoning for you. You need to release it. It's getting toxic. It's dragging you in like the like the swamp. Someone's neighbor is wishing ill on somebody. Like the closest neighbor that could ask you things like, oh, like how is it going? Like that's the one that's evil eye, sending evil energy, negativity, wishing ill upon someone. That's specific. What else here? What else here? More curiosity. That neighbor is way too curious about you, your life, etc. And that energy also of curiosity, like someone is being badly curious here. Someone's being with evil curious eye here. And this is not good energy here. Either the neighbor or for you it resonates that someone has the evil curiosity here. Not good energy, that's not good, not friendly curiosity. That's evil curiosity. Evil eyeing, thinking, when will you fall? When will something happen? When will you break? But they don't even think this way. They are possessed by some evil spirits and they're just they're existing that way. They exude that energy and they're evil eyeing. That's evil curiosity. Growth in reverse on your growth. Evil curiosity, kangaroo intuition, and the card I saw in the beginning. Wow. Someone wants to learn my readings. Probably the sound will be awful for a little bit. Maybe even for more than a little bit. Oh my god. You know why I don't care this way? Okay, keep it like this. I'll try to... wait a second. I'll put it like this. Should be fine now. Alright. So basically, someone has evil curiosity here, either neighbor or some else, other energy. But with the teachery energy here, with energy and intuition. You already intuitively know your job is draining you, it's awful for you, you just continue with it. Because some reason. It gives me also eucalyptus, not just tea tree. You're like, oh, it will be cleansed, oh, it will be over with soon. No. Don't. From this point on, it only drags you in the mud. Right? Graveyard. Drags you in the graveyard. For somebody, this work may be the cause of your death. Be careful. Cleansing. Need to cleanse. Alright, for more messages, please give the coin, the payment, and message me on my email. Well, you do that thing simultaneously. You know, you message me on email and you ask for a reading, and then I tell you to make the payment, and that's it. Anyways, very short reads, one question, 10 euros. That's it. Goodbye. Alright, group 2. Hello. We have the 23, number 23 card, and the coven card here, rats, with the little beautiful coven. Is this yours or is someone else's? Let's see. Actually, I feel like asking these cards for more info. That's hidden info, something about a tower and pathway that's hidden, mystical, stormy. Let's see more of it. Ignore the background noises, ignore the background sounds. Alright, let's ask further on. What is going on? For group 2. What is that? Their coven? Who is this? What is this coven card doing here? The rat's coven. Group 2. For someone here, group 2, you dealt with a male warlock. Incredible. Somebody that came in and was like, you know, oh, I'm a prince on a white horse. Male warlock. Your goose got scared, flew away. Like, woo! Could have been your intuition. You dealt with a male warlock. Huh. Are you stupid? The spirit is asking you, are you stupid? Confirmation graveyard, male warlock wished you ill. Again, one more. They had a girlfriend or a girl on the side, or a practitioner who wished you hell in life, who wished you death. Did death magic, grave spells, black magic. Why is everything delayed? Why is my life going this way? Why do I feel like I'm like, what is going on? You know, because of this energy. There was someone on the side, or just a deceptive person. There was someone on the side who was making them, you know, about you, and in the worst way possible. But this male didn't have good intentions, negative energy. Again, this card came through seriously though. They had someone chick on the side. They had a woman on the side that was wishing ill. Either a practitioner or their side piece. Someone who was there wishing ill could have been also jealous of you and wished you ill. Anyways, Tawny Frogmouth. This female could have a frog mouth. Like ugly ass face, that's what I'm saying. Rebirth. Stalemate. This woman caused stalemate for you in life. Some shape or form. She had friends, she had relationships, announcements. It's like geometry working close to each other. I'd say attack them, crock them off, cut them, you know, with energy. Protection, protect yourselves. Protect you from them. Anyways, get away from them as far as possible, seriously, bro. And then from that side, you attack them. Alright? So, that's for the magic practitioners. Evaluate with your head already. Just because I'm telling this to you doesn't mean that it's true for you. This might not even be your reading. So many Delulu people on the channel. Anyways. That was a confirmation. Someone doesn't have a twin flame, that was a confirmation. Stop making it up. That's a rare phenomenon. Anyways. Old man weed for group 2. Clear sight. Oh, clear sight after confirmation and that, wow. Invisibility. And courage. Frillneck lizard and chili boy. Interesting. Oh! Intuition, compassion. Do I need to tell you that that woman was like a frilled-necked lizard towards you? The energy. It's not invisibility. She feels invisible in your presence. Something that she really hates. So like when you are there, when she sees you, she feels invisible. She's like, you know, like, clear sight about this situation. So you have a clear sight about this situation, or you need to sit down, meditate, and get a clear sight of it, because this side piece or whomever was there, very much so annoying, needs to be dropped. Needs to be dropped. Do you understand me? The insecure one needs to be dropped. Yes? If it's not going to happen, nothing's gonna happen in this situation, it's just gonna get worse. Get out of there. That insecure one is ruining everything. That side piece or side chick or someone who wants to be the man, whatever, that wants a relationship with this somebody, I don't know. Insecure as F, very insecure, ruining the situation, needs to get out. Trying to whisper, you know, like change situation in her narrative, and that's just a terrifying piece of trash here. You don't need that. Anyways, what else here for group 2? Lemongrass. Tea tree energy. The situation is draining your energy. Why do you even need to see that? Irritation. Yeah, like it's irritating you, and you may have not known that it was this woman's deal, that she did it. You may have not known it. Hawthorn. I heard something about hawthorn, the plant hawthorn, and I heard it's a challenge of your perception. You need to ground yourself. Maybe use hawthorn for grounding because you are not seeing this. Integrity and trust. Well, you have integrity here. That person on the side though, she's playing the Cinderella I just had for someone here, but she's a terrible person. She's not Cinderella, she's like one of these biatches in the story, and she basically made it up, and she's like, oh, I'm a princess now, I have a whatever. Just honestly, just toxic. So that one is acting like a full neck lizard, whether it's a friend of theirs or an ex or somebody who's just being like a leech and wanting the person all for themselves. Reminds me of the story, the best analogy I can give you from the latest pieces of art, music, films and games. I can give you that it gives me the impression of, if you watch Silent Hill and games, if you know about it, then it gives me the impression of that bestie of Hinako, who was actually so jealous of her, and she was like this side piece. She so wanted this guy that even when Hinako said that she's not like romantically interested in him, she still perceived her as such a big threat that she wanted to end her. Alright, acting like a frilled-necked lizard, very jealous, very insecure. I don't like this energy at all. Could be younger than you. For somebody, this is an older woman who could have been their mom, who acts like, oh, I don't like it near my son. Yeah. Privacy. You need to speak to this first person in a friendly way in privacy. Not the mom, not the side piece, not the toxic one, but the person that you're dealing with. You need to speak with them in privacy, without the others, and calmly. Yeah, calmness. Calmly. That would actually help the situation. Something about fennel, also fennel can help you. Drink fennel tea. Discuss it around the fennel tea, you know what I mean? Kidding. That's honesty. You just honestly tell calmly that you feel that something's off about the situation. Calmly. Intuition, that your intuition tells that you. Alright. That you feel that something's wrong about the situation. Yeah. Calmly. Not like attacking or anything. Okay, calmly. Anyways, if you want more about this situation and what's happening, etc., guidance and messages, then you should message me privately. Very short one question, reading, 10 euros. Alright, message me in my bio, there's the email. You can do that. Anyways, donations on coffee. Bye. Group 3. Your card number 11 with this card. So group 3. Consideration. Group 3, what's going on? What do you have? Why do you have the witch card here? Let's see. Group 3. So what are the messages? Literally just showed up also previously. Selflessness. I am not feeling that selfless. Woo! Someone doesn't want to freaking talk. You don't want to talk. 11. Selflessness. Oh, heart chakra blockages. I just heard throat chakra block. Someone doesn't want me to speak or doesn't want you to speak. What's going on, group 3? No. Faith. Does someone have faith that you will speak to them? Energy from recent past. Not like past, recent past, but could be also someone from... what's this? Attentiveness and growth. So someone who didn't give you enough attention when you were growing. Because I'm not feeling... It's like bogus. What do you mean safety? I'm not feeling safety here. It gives me the impression that when you were an infant, you were left alone or cold, you had a cold parent, something like that regards to it. This gives me the impression of lack of attentiveness. So this person who gave you lack of attentiveness, I'm seeing them with holes now. They're in karma. Big karma. That's like, oh, punishments. Punishments. Wow, for someone you need to put a candle and pray for them. Light a stick, meditation candle, pray for them. Because, wow, that's a lot of karma they're going through. That's a lot. Show me more. Someone could have like a mentally unwell parent or someone like that in regards to, it's very toxic. Someone you could have gotten away from a family that's very toxic, mentally unwell, or is ill now, and old energy. Like your grandpa, grandma's house. I don't like this, they're going through a lot of karma. Could be a man with glasses for somebody. Borgia, I just heard Borgia was considered like a deceptive and very not the family, but you know whom I mean. Like sexually manipulative, you could have been called this way. That you are, you know, a prostitute or something like that by this person, whomever this is, considered this way. It's connected to your ancestry. This could be a man. How to tell you, they were very deceptive on their own. For someone here, the man kept you in a tower. They wanted to keep you stuck in a tower. This person could have been brother for somebody, older brother, someone's past. Throat chakra very blocked, throat very blocked. When I speak about this, unpleasant heart chakra blockages, unpleasant information. They could have been even deceptive and abusive as a result of their manipulations. Others could have talked about the aspect of your family. You don't like it. They're listening. They're trying to come to know. They want to see you as a sacrifice. However, it resonates for you. Like people who chatter. Oh. You could have one loyal friend, or could have had throughout your life. People are very dishonest with you. But this elderly person, or someone older, or a brother for somebody, it's a very sad situation. Someone here is going through a lot of karma. Challenge. What's a challenge here? Privacy. Don't tell anyone about this situation or whatever that is. Don't tell anybody. Even your friend that you consider friend. I don't know, don't tell anybody. Yes, you trust something very icky about this. They may tell somebody, actually. Yeah. Even like by you know, they consider like, oh, it's fine, like, or oh, it slipped. And it's like, yeah, but it's the worst type of sleep you could have had. Keep this to yourself. Meditate on it. Open up the heart chakra energy through meditations. Keep this to yourself. And don't share this to anybody, I would suggest. I mean, in the sense, like, don't talk about this situation. Tony Frogmouth, consideration. Don't consider telling this to anyone. I'd say there are more people suspicious in your energy than good ones. Protection, you're protected from them, so don't speak up about this. I would recommend not to. Yeah, that's the end of the situation for someone. You're being guided and you're being protected and guided not to tell about this situation to anyone. Loyalty. Just to keep quiet about this. Next 3 months. Something like that. Flexibility. Because it can get stormy and people can get very gossipy, irritated, send messages behind your back. Don't tell about this situation to anybody. Then you'll have more contentment than if you do. So that's that, alright? Thank you for being here, group 3. Be careful about this. Yeah. What is the danger that I'm sensing for group 3? What is that something weird and dangerous that I'm sensing? I don't understand. I'm seeing the snake card. What is this? Oh, safety. Okay, listen here. Whoa. Alright, listen here. If you feel like some man that you're starting to interact with is a creep, like someone on the street that you came to know is a creep, don't even interact with them and just pass them by, I feel. This is very specific for someone. 13 is the number of death. Moth is of death and dark energy or hidden energy. It's a night animal. Night insect. Alright, so I'd suggest not to interact with that type of situation. In that type of a setting of a situation. Don't just pass by. That's a challenge. Someone sent you bad luck or did some type of a spell to create this type of a situation. Could have been someone you trusted. I do not trust this person anymore. If you have a sense who this is. Friendliness. That's a friend. Something could be significant with number 19 or 10. It could be life path 1 or 9, or where they could have a leader. They could have leader-like qualities. There was something invisible that you didn't see through with this friend. They could be like secretly have secret animosity towards you. They do, I mean, because you need to release them. They send this bad energy towards you. You need to consider releasing them because that's them. They sent this towards you, this sort of a challenge, so some dangerous man energy would approach you at nighttime. It's theirs. They sent it. If you have an inkling who this is, who this may be, With these signs, they have leadership qualities. They could have considered something or told you to consider something. I'm getting something about physical or I don't know, physical, something about physicality or something about physiology, something about physicality. Physical. I don't like this. I'm also seeing green energy in Muladhara, so this gives me the impression of a wrong energy exchange. The green heart chakra going to Muladhara, which is life force, is usually energy siphoning. If you're an empathetic person, consider fucking leaving them. Right in the cold. Anyways, that's that. Yeah, consideration card again. That's that. If you want more details about this situation, you can message me to my email. It's in the bio. And very short one question readings are €10. Alright, bye.